What is going on, YouTube? I had to tee up for you real quick. But nah. Nah, I ain't even gonna say all jokes aside, because this the energy I really be wanting to come on the videos with. But you feel me? Like, it's just like, I be speaking about real topics. I mean, I'm about to speak about something real today, but you know how that go, man. I'm really energetic. Like, I don't even know. Like, that shit crazy. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna really be looking like that because I'm driving, by the way, as you can see. And it's raining. So I'm gonna be looking at the road. Fuck is you time about. But alright, so let's get a little bit serious. So basically, I wanted to talk today about what's it called? Like, the way the earth going. Like, it's gonna be kind of like on the human extinction type thing, but not really. So like, I know a lot of people in my age, and I ain't speaking to no scientists, anybody that know about this, because I already know a lot of people gonna be saying, oh, this is something I already know about, you ain't gotta tell me. Well, I mean, okay, well, you can click off the video, but it's for the people that's unaware or people that finna open your eyes. So boom, like, on earth, not even just all over the place, like, I mean, not even in certain areas on earth, on this earth, this is where we live. We don't just live in our houses. We don't just live, you know, in our neighborhoods, and we don't just live in our city and states. So that means when we go out, we have to think about what we do before we do it, especially when it comes to the earth. And I mean, like, you know what I'm saying, blowing smoke in the air, polluting the air with the driving and stuff. And it's crazy because now that I'm saying this, I'm really a hypocrite because I'm also driving, you know. You thought that was funny. But yeah, so I mean, like, this is stuff I can work on too. So it ain't just for everybody else. Like, it's not like I'm perfect. I'm just bringing it to the table just to let people know, like, we really can go extinct for real. So like, I understand how people are like, just walk around, like, how people like believe in their religions or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to the religious people, man. I mean, y'all got faith in something, keep that faith. But this is how I see it though. All right, so we are definitely long overdue for another mass extinction. Because, I mean, it's not like it hasn't happened before. I mean, if dinosaurs were real, they got extinct. You know what I'm saying? Not Homo sapiens, the Neanderthals was extinct. What else? We got the woolly mammoths, all the animals from the Ice Age time. We got people, the Homo erectus. I mean, we got all these different types of homos, right? Because we're part of the Homo clan. I mean, like, we're Homo sapiens, if y'all didn't know that, you know? So, and this is stuff that I've been learning lately, but I've been knowing about this kind of, but I had to, like, refresh my memory. And I'm actually interested into, like, prehistoric times and, like, ancient Greek and, like, anything in the past. Not even just in the past, but, like, bruh, it's just interesting. And in outer space, too. But, like, those are things that we need to really, like, think about, because, like, when you so stuck up on the media and so stuck up on what's going on, like, what's going on outside of, like, what really can happen. And what I mean by that is, like, okay, for instance, a lot of people know about Yellowstone, but do you really know about Yellowstone? Do you know how many fucking years we are overdue for an eruption? If you ever seen the movies, I wouldn't say I always base it off the movies, but you gotta think about it. Like, 2012 is a big one, When a catastrophe was about to happen, a world-ending tsunami was finna hit the freaking planet and swipe everybody away. The so-called elites that y'all say that everybody go crazy about, that's another distraction on what's really going on. When everybody, you know what I'm saying, the so-called elites, you know what I'm saying, the top dogs, the scientists, everybody that's pretty much got money, you know what I'm saying, well, that has a lot of money at that, those guys were telling, I forgot his name, he was the dark-skinned guy that played on 12 Years a Slave, telling him not to let the public know so they don't go into this whole big thing, you know what I'm saying. And the way he was making it seem was like they can stop it, but ain't no fucking human finna stop no tsunami like that in the movie. So he was basically just telling him that. But to be 100 with you, he could really care less. So basically, when they was loading all those arcs, when they was loading all those people in the arcs, those were all of the smart, like the scientists were getting on first, the president, anybody with so-called status or whatever, you know what I'm saying, of status. I mean, and how I see it, in those times, I can understand the scientists get on there, right? Because they know, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe I at the end of the movie, the only continent that was like left after that worldwide tsunami was Africa, right? So that's where they ended up going. But like, like I said, I would understand the scientists, but really, like, rich folks, like, money really ain't gonna, like, when in that type of time, money ain't really gonna mean shit. But I guess, like, you know what I'm saying, I guess even like in a life or death situation, money can still get you, like, in a extinction, a mass extinction, or like whatever, like world ending. I guess money still plays a part in it when it really doesn't even fucking matter anymore. But so what I'm trying to get at is everybody of status, or everybody, the smart people, you know what I'm saying, they were getting on those arcs. Now how I see it, like, the crazy thing is that that right there, I wouldn't say that'd be okay. The only thing I have a problem with is, like, the people with the money and shit, and the people with the materialistic things, and like this and that. I won't understand the people that actually have the smarts, you know what I'm saying. You want to take those people with you, so you don't want to take no dummies. Like, people, like, let's say I didn't get educated, right? Or anybody in the hood, or anybody in the ghetto, or like poor mindset, you know what I'm saying, don't really have as much like money or anything like that. Yeah, you can kiss those people goodbye. Those people, I mean, they really, I hate to say it, but those people really are liabilities, vice versa, assets. So, you know, you can kiss them people goodbye, and it sucks. But if you think about it, you got to understand, in art, like, we all got really, when it comes down to this lifestyle, this lifetime, like my generation, right, and even the previous generation before me and all that, we really lost it and forgot that we're living in a, like, this is like, we come from a species of survivors, like Homo sapiens, like the original, like the beginning of Homo sapiens, right? Like, we come from a survival type state, like moving in groups, in tribes, and like fighting for our food, and actually hunting. Now it's easier for us. We could just go to the store and go get it. 9 times out of 10, we don't even know what's being put in it now. Vice versa, if you go out and hunt and you know exactly what's in it, all you gotta do is cook it. And I mean, you really taking your risk on if that animal had a disease before or whatever, but it could be the same thing if they cut it up. Let's say the animal already had a disease, then they add in the extra shit into it. I mean, you never know. So y'all people got to realize, like, we can go into another war. We can go into another mass extinction. We can get hit by a fucking asteroid. We can have Yellowstone erupt at any time. There is no fucking compass, or not compass, but there's no clock or no piece of paper or no phone when this shit is going to happen. This shit can just happen out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they can look at Yellowstone, for instance. Let's talk about Yellowstone. Maybe they can look at the volcano and see that, yeah, that volcano is about to erupt, but based off of the activity that's going on. You know what I'm saying? It might be shooting up magma or lava or whatever you want to call it. Probably the same thing. Shooting it up, you know what I'm saying, before it erupts, you know, or that area starts getting hot or whatever. But I mean, it ain't no stopping it. And it ain't no, what's it called? It isn't going to be any stopping that thing. And it isn't no telling when it's going to come. And like I said, we're long overdue for it. So we can go extinct at any time. So with any, like, I understand, and I'm not telling you to live safe. I just want you to stay humble and understand that anything can happen to you at any given time. But still have fun in life. You know what I mean? So kind of like balance it out both equally. You know what I mean? You know, And that right there, because like people are really, that's crazy. These folks driving fast in the rain, but people are really losing it. Like even off the foods that we eat, the people that's barely eating, the people that's overeating. I mean, it's really like, you really have to look. Like, it's people in this world that won't even look themselves in the mirror. Like, stand there and look at themselves. They hate themselves, but they can go be somebody else. They can go listen and worship somebody else, listen to this group of music, that group of music, dress up like this person, dye their hair this certain color or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like me, for instance. Like, I'm gonna say dye my hair. I know y'all probably finna get on my head. I dyed my hair when I was younger, and I really didn't really, I mean, I'm basically talking about myself, but I'm trying to give like a heads up to the younger ones that's going through this. Be yourself. When I was younger, and I remember what's his name, Odell Beckham, right? The way he had his hair, I already had the curls, so the way he had his hair, I wanted my junk like that, so I dyed it that color. And it's been like that since middle school. Like, I kept dyeing it this color. I changed it to red. I mean, that's another habit that I have to stop, because dyeing your hair is unhealthy for your hair. You know what I mean? You know, so I mean, whenever I cut all this off, like whenever I cut this hair off or cut off the color, ain't no more color going back in his head. I'm trying to 100% stay as healthy as I can be, at least. You know what I mean? I mean, it's going to be really hard to stay 100% healthy, but I'm going to try to be as healthy as I can be, you know? But yeah, so, like, I just want you people to understand, like, that's unaware about any of this stuff that's going on. Like, you got to understand, like, we can go into extinction. It doesn't matter what type of, I ain't gonna say it doesn't matter, but, like, there's no telling how it's going to happen. It can be, oh yeah, that's another big thing. Like this one right here, global warming. I seen a video. A lot of y'all don't even know about Antarctica, and don't even know that you really, like, in Antarctica, you really can't visit Antarctica because it's too cold. You know what I mean? So with Antarctica being too cold, ain't nobody finna go out there that long. You can't stay out there too long. You know what I mean? And but there was this lady that's out there that's doing this. I mean, I think I seen this video this morning. I don't know if it was 5 years ago, but she said she's been in Antarctica for 5 years. It's not like she's been there. It's like she goes there for a certain amount of time, then she leaves Antarctica, and she comes back every year, right? And every year she's looking at the ice, the glaciers, and she said it moves back like 100 feet or something like that. Like, it's like land is starting, like, it's like land is starting to show more, and like the glaciers are like drying up and stuff. And global warming is a big thing, and like it might not affect us too much. Like, okay, it's not like we are built to fight, like, not against climate, but like the way we built in our structure, where we can not fight, but we can like survive for a little while in it. But you got to understand, our livestock and our food source, water, can get affected from it. Like, they even said something about I don't know if this is true, but they were saying something about the birds. Like, the birds not even on, like, they're like I think every year or something like that, they're moving higher and higher. Like, they're sitting on mountains, they're moving higher and higher, because they said something about when they're being lowered to the ground or something like that. It's like, damn, I forgot what it was, but it was something about the birds though. You might want to do your research on it. But like, yeah, like it's like from the time of the ice age until now, you got to understand how many extinctions it was. Like, y'all don't understand, like, cheetahs are going extinct. It's a lot of animals y'all don't really care. And then a lot of people that don't eat meat says, like, the vegetarians, they probably like, oh well, I mean, if they go extinct, it's okay, because I'm still got my plants and stuff. But what the fuck? Hold on, what the hell? Hold on, bro. No, what's wrong with my battery? But yeah, so basically, yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, like, how can I say it? It's like, going extinct. Like, dang, bro, I hate losing, my thoughts, bro. That junk be annoying, because, like, something just happened with the car, and I mean, I don't know. But yeah, so long story short, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Hopefully you learned something from this little bit what I was talking about. But yeah, so pretty much for you young kids and everybody out there, please, I repeat, please, stop being so, look at that person driving off fast. Stop being so, how can I say it? Stop being so spoiled. Stop taking advantage of your parents. Stop, just basically stop being, complacent. Start being happy, start being free. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your parents, follow the rules, do what you got to do, you know, but just stop smoking, stop drinking, stop going out and just having sex whenever you want to, and just live life. But understand that this can be taken away from us. Like, us living is a privilege, you know. Everybody, it was a saying that our energy that we have in our body is being borrowed. Once our energy is being borrowed, eventually we're gonna have to give it back. Our energy is being borrowed. Eventually we're gonna have to give it back. So no, not our energy is being borrowed. We are borrowing energy. And when we die or whatever, we're gonna have to give it back. To who? I don't know. But, you know, like, so that's basically like, just live your life, have fun, stay happy. But just remember that it can go away in a snap. So, you know, that was basically wrapping it up on that video. You know, it's your boy Dolo World. And, you know, just stay humble, you know. But yeah, I'm finna go ahead and wrap it up. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.